It's your boy James with the Stop Being Dirty, Stop Eating Dirty. Kid Slade, it's been days after all that snitching. That paperwork was displayed in front of all our visions. Another young thug who made some dumb decisions. First you, now Gunna, man, this shit is ridiculous. A bunch of street dudes that like to tattle. You supposed to go to court and fight the gavel. Now you gotta live the rest of your life in shadows. I say if he dies, feeling like I'm Drago. Your rap career looking rocky. You sink it without a paddle. Your only choice is to see Adi boom in a battle or get boomed in a battle. Kid Slade! Oh my God. So, I was thinking, I was pondering, I was wondering. I was visualizing and consuming what is actually happening, all the details, and it brings me to this blog. You battled Tay-Rock. Smacks, mijo. Mi corazón, Tay-Rock. They love him. There is no way Kid Slade didn't get a deal from Smack. You will not... Bro, if he wasn't signed before, which he was, but let's just say hypothetically he wasn't signed before the Tay-Rock battle. Getting Tay-Rock is 100% guaranteed, tells me he got signed. There's no way around it. I mean, we're not debating this, right? I'm just trying to give like a backstory of detail on how I feel about this situation. I mean, this is the obvious. You know he's signed. You don't get big stages without being signed. It does not happen. Kid Slade is signed. Now you have an option. From what I seen when I was involved with URL, it's a 2-year option, a 5-year option. Either way, you have to sign. This, you see your A-Ward situation, everybody's situation, unless you're like an Arsenal, a Hitman Holla, one of the extreme top tiers where you could battle anywhere and don't have to sign. The Ill Wills, you could battle RBA, URL. Kid Slade ain't one of those people. People don't even know who Kid Slade is. Let's really be honest here. Like, honest to God. Like, I'm not saying because of the whole app thing. I ain't even trying to play the app because a lot of his battles are on YouTube, because from I first seen him on I believe it was iBattle. Could have been Gates in the Garden or both, but one of those leagues, and both of those leagues are on YouTube. So like, it's not like he's hidden. It's just not a popular guy. Like he blew up and he crashed and burned overnight, damn near. Like seriously, like his career went like this it feels like within 24 hours, bro. Seriously, he was the most talked about after stumbles. He displayed a great battle. See, I'm not one of those haters. I'm not one of those people who's gonna put like shit on something because he did something whack over here. No, that was dope. I always thought he was dope. I think he is dope. When his dirty decision that brings him here, that's unfortunate. It don't change the fact that he was a good rapper. He's a rapper. I don't believe none of y'all. Why would I believe? I don't believe y'all. The most fans I am are the most believable ones, and y'all probably still not serious. You know what I'm saying? I've seen rappers talk. Let's be honest. Like, people talk about they the plug and the connect. You wear fake jewelry. What are you talking about? Like, y'all have fake sunglasses and fake sneakers and fake. Like, I don't even know where do you get these things from in my life? But y'all have it. But you talk about you have this and it's not even to play him, because salute to T-Top. When Big K was like, yo, you say you had this many under the this much, you say you had $100,000 under your mattress. $100,000 under your mattress. Like, when he broke it down, even T-Top laughed because it probably was just a good bar. But that's rappers too. We exaggerate. You know what I'm saying? If I have $40,000 in jewelry, I'm gonna say I have $100,000 in jewelry, because there's some connection to the truth. Like, I actually do have this much money. I'm just gonna quadruple it because I'm gonna maximize my truth, and it's not a complete lie. It's just an exaggeration of my truth. I'm just not gonna say I do something and don't do it though. I've never done that. I mean, unless it's like gun bars. In that case, it's like, come on, bro. Like, even if you, like, even me, like, how do I say? I own something, so I feel like I have a right to talk about it. Does that make sense to y'all? But it's not like we're like seriously. At the end of the day, if you really broke down battle rap in a literal term, like, sorry to face, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest here. Everybody's what, a serial killer and a poppy? Everybody's a connect. Like, let's be serious. The point is I'm trying to make is I'm not going that deep into the person's character. He had a believable character. You know what I'm saying? And like, let's not change the fact that like, even though what he did was trash, you could still be a street dude and still move that way. You're just a dirty, terrible street person, and nobody should be your friend ever. You're a horrible friend. And like, I mean, you're just a terrible human being. But at the end of the day, don't mean you're like he could still fire off on somebody over this, or see somebody and want to get at them, a blogger, maybe me. You know, I'm not denying that. I wouldn't not be on point. I'm not saying he's soft. One thing I got to do with another. But I'm getting a little off subject, but on subject. I guess that was just my opinion on how I think about it. I just don't want y'all to think that I was pushing for him. I think he's dope, but now I think it's over. But put it this way. What's up with that contract, though? What's up with that contract, though? Is URL going to breach? You think Kid Slade's going to say, hey, man, you know, this happened to me. Can I please get out of URL? I don't want to battle on the biggest platform anymore, even though I was talking about building my career and battling more people after Tay-Rock and centering my entire career. You're investing in me. I just suddenly don't want to rap no more. No! It's going to be URL to make him stop. But how are they going to do that? Are they allowed to do that? Are you just going to have this signed, this paperwork is documented? You're under contract, but it depends what kind of contract you sign. Does it guarantee you battles? Does it actually say you're getting battles or money? Who you're battling? How many battles? How often you have to battle? It's all about the contract. But he is under contract. They do own some, like, what's going to happen here? My opinion is this. First of all, I don't see Kid Slade taking this to a legal damn. Maybe he would. Oh my God. Maybe he would. Maybe he would. That's hilariously upsetting. But okay, I don't see him in this situation taking it to the courts. Because if he did, that's just obviously how bad is this going to make the situation that's happened with him look. But also, it's like, it's just going to, like, even if this didn't happen and he had a URL issue, say this whole snitching thing didn't happen, he had an issue with URL trying to get out of his contract, or they're trying to get him out of his contract more like, that would be a bad look for him. URL would be able to spin it like, yo, we don't mess with him because he took if you really think about it, the only people who URL has ever got into contract issues with, court issues more like, is with RBE and Norbs. Other than that, they're going on a decade strong with none of these issues. So I doubt Kid Slade will be the first one. Not only that though, but if they allow it, if they have Cassidy under contract and they're allowing him to entertain this, all right, put it this way, because you're gonna think, oh, because that's Cassidy and Kid Slade. No offense to anybody, but let's just keep it 100 here. Those contracts are built to be one-sided. Those are one-sided, beneficial for URL. Period. Even the higher ranked people that get great money and great battles is still a benefit to URL, because they have this budget to pay this easy to block captain and make sure he stays here. We have the money to give you, sure, take this money. But with this money, we're capturing the hottest artists in the game right now, and we're telling you you're not allowed to battle anywhere else, or at least on the opposition's league. So I have mixed feelings on this. I'm really doing this box. I want y'all to tell me what you think. Please, by the way, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Just take 1 second, real quick. I'll give you a second. Thank you. With that being said, what do you think, though? Do you think these contracts aren't meant to be one-sided? Do you think URL wants to get him out this contract? And if they do, are they allowed to? Do you think that they want to continue to push him? Will he be a sacrificial lamb for someone else? Because that's all he would be. It's like he has a big hype behind him for the wrong reason. But I just feel like what Smack represents, and what a lot of the artists on Smack represents, or even the bloggers, or even, you know, a lot of people, you know, certain bloggers, certain battlers, of course, everybody's different. But I'm saying, like, you know, whether I told you before, I really don't believe y'all, but you sound believable, and that's good enough for me. I'm a fan for that alone. I don't have to actually think you're living like that, but I believe that in your rap, I believe you might possibly can, and I like your raps better because of it. But now you're a complete fraud in the sense of how the streets go. So why I want to hear you? You're done for. But are they able to take him out? Are they able to breach their contract? Because he's under contract. So that was just what I was thinking today. I was just like, damn, this guy's under contract. I hear A-Verb and everybody online, and Clean and Easy and Geechee. Everybody's talking about how they don't want to see him on there no more. This and that. His career's over. But is it? Because if he signed to 2025, are they able to just rip up that contract? And I'll tell you this is my answer to end this blog. I bet they can. I bet there's a clause in there you didn't read. You're just like, yay, URL. Yay, URL. You get on URL. You don't care about nothing else. You don't care that they can decide what money you get, what opportunities you get, what battles you get, how often they can make you battle. You don't look at none of that. You're just so happy to be our URL. You sign your life over, I'm not saying for everybody. I'm not saying you are all URL contracts are like this. I'm saying for up-and-comer that no one barely knows, like a Kid Slade. This is probably the contract he signed, and somewhere in the fine print was like, if we don't want to deal with you no more, we don't have to. We can tear up this contract at any time, but you can't. I would not be surprised in some form of Beasley voice on there in an intellectual way. It's written where if we don't want to deal with you no more, we don't have to, but you're not allowed to do that to us. That's my thoughts on it. What do y'all think about it? Unless something really crazy comes about on this situation, again, I really don't have no more to say about it. This is like my closing statement. It's like using these words. It's such a crazy week in hip-hop. Jesus Christ. Listen, man, the streets aren't for everybody. The streets should be for nobody. The best street people are people that feel like they have no more opportunity. It's the people that have opportunity, that's given opportunity and chose to take an easier route. Street money is the easiest money to get. Hustling and things like that. But if that's the life you don't have to live and you have choices and options, you have to go with the harder route because it's glory at the end of that. At the end of this, it's either this. You're going to go down one way or another. And then there's people who's not going to hold up that honorable flag and be like, yo, whatever, I'm going to eat that. No, this is going to happen. And you're associated with people like this. People smile in your face. You think they're tough. You think they're this and that. They'll turn their back on you. So go out there and get yourself a 9 to 5. Go out there and get you a job. And if you feel like that you have to hustle, find a legal hustle. Find an easier way out to get money where you're not behind bars because somebody told on you or you get caught. It's just my opinion. I just feel like even though some of our lives are harder than others, there's opportunity out there. If you wake up with air in your body, you have an opportunity to be better. You have to focus on yesterday. And I understand upbringings, no fathers in the home, no mothers in the home, people on drugs and things like that. But you know what? You don't have to be a casualty of your upbringing. You could be the difference. You could say, this is how I grew up and this is how I'm not going to live my life. This is not how my kids are going to live it. And you could go out there and be better for yourself. Or you could be a street dude, but for God's sakes, be the best street dude there is. There is no snitching. There is no ratting. Take your time like a man, like a street dude, and live that street life for real. Don't go out like this. That's my opinion on it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Don't let yesterday's sorrows mess up the happiness for tomorrow. That goes with Kid Slade too. You're alive, bro. Your life goes on. You should just get away from this and stop trying to be something you're not. Or stop trying to... You got caught. A lot of people could get away with it, but you didn't get away with it. You got away with it, but you didn't get away with it. Bye, being dirty.